Well, if you didn't believe the hype before, you better start believing the hype now. Japan are through to the FIFA Women's World Cup quarterfinals after an impressive 3-1 win over Norway on Saturday. Now, obviously, we saw Japan being very, very good in the group stage, obviously, including that 4-0 win over Spain. But, I guess there may have been some doubts still lingering over the Japanese, whether or not that result was a one-off or, were they at risk at peaking too soon. But I think all those questions were emphatically answered by the Japanese on Saturday. Now, Norway, obviously, no pushovers, having been being world champions themselves in the past. But from start to finish, Japan controlled proceedings. They dominated possession. Got a bit lucky with the opening goal and own goal, and then Norway hit back to put the scores level at halftime. But it took Japan just 5 minutes into the second half to reclaim the lead. And then with Norway pushing more players forward in search of an equalizer, it was a classic Japan counter-attack that led to the third goal. Hinata Miyazawa, now the outright leading scorer of the tournament with 5 goals. But overall there were strong contributors all over the park. I think the most impressive thing about Japan was, they never wavered from that game plan, even when they were leading 2-1 as the game ticked on into the second half. They didn't set up a shop to defend. They still controlled the ball. They still tried to push forward. And, this strong identity is something that I believe will give them a lot of belief that they can, go far in the tournament, even with the quarterfinals coming up where they will meet either Sweden or the United States. A tough one for them so far. But you know what? They have been impressive all tournament long so far. And, it would take a really brave person to be betting against them at this moment.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.